Yeah, Israel, no doubt. We are back in this motherfucker tonight. We're gonna deal with you. Why are you non-messianic niggas who don't know that you're a Levite teaching? All you niggas that don't know you a Levite, why the fuck are you trying to teach? Trying to teach me how I should not attend to the scriptures of the quote unquote New Testament and follow behind Hamashiach. And I've been dealing with you niggas because I'm trying to show you that there's so much meat on this bone. I can go on forever, nigga. So don't run out of gas. Now, rap the news. Uh, you reached out to me, and that's good, brother. That's good, and I accept you. But you still got to change. You still gonna have to make a decision. And I'm not no rest haven for the non-believers. So you won't see me open up and embrace you because you ain't there to embrace. How the hell am I embrace you? You like a ghost right now, brother, caught between two different realms. So you got to make the choice, and decide whether or not you're gonna be over here or over here. All right. Again, this is for all the non-messianics who don't know you're a Levite. That's teaching. How are you teaching? Where in the Torah was Judah commanded to teach the children of Israel? Where? I'm listening. Cause you niggas always trying to teach us. Don't go by that. And the Most High said this, and the Most High said that. Nigga, you've not been commanded to teach the children of Israel unless I missed the scripture. So do take a shot and edify me if there can be edification. Cause you always trying to teach us. The Most High said this, and the Most High said he's alone, and the Most High said there is no God with me. All of that shit. Nigga, these is my scriptures. These is every nigga on the face of the earth scriptures. So we gotta do as we were commanded. Now, because I was just reading, in Deuteronomy 12 and 32, it says, whatsoever thing. Let me get that. Because we need to get on down to this and stop with all this foolishness. Because I think it's all because you have a misunderstanding, brother, that you've been caused to be on this war path against Hamashiach and that. What things soever I commanded you, observe to do it. That's what the Father said. So all you niggas talking about you do this and you do that. If you don't do all of this shit, you ain't done none of it. Because he just told you, what things soever I commanded you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereunto, nor diminish ye aught from it. You see that? So you can't add to this shit, boy. Now, in this, listen to me. In that thing that you believe not, it says, ye shall be kings and priests. All right, listen to me good. But you don't subscribe thereto, so that don't mean nothing to you. It said priests. So back to what I was just saying. Show me where your ass is a Levite, and show me how you know you're a Levite. In the scriptures, show me how you know that. Or else we need to see where Judah, because that's who I perceive you to think you are. You came over here on slave ships, didn't you? That's who it said came. That's who came over on slave ships, Judah. So we know half tribe of Levite is with Judah, no doubt. So there's plenty of Levites out here, no doubt. How would you know you a Levite? All you niggas who claim you from this tribe or that tribe. How the hell would you know that? Because we need to see in the Torah where Judah was commanded to teach the people. Because according to, let's go back over here. Ezekiel tells us that the Levites were supposed to teach. 44th chapter, 23rd verse. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean. So that lets us understand that y'all niggas, that the Levites is supposed to be teaching Israel, not Jews. So unless you know you're a Levite, and like I said, you'd have to show me in the scriptures how you know that, then you can't be teaching the people unless you follow behind Mashiach. Now us, we got the commandment. So we can teach our brothers and sisters the truth. Unless you're saying you a Levite, like I said. I want to know how you saying that. How you know that. And if you concede to the fact that you are not, don't be trying to teach me a goddamn thing. You understand me? Don't be trying to teach me shit. And I'm talking to any nigga on the face of the earth. Don't try to teach me if you don't rock with Hamashiach and the scripture where it says you shall be kings and priests don't apply to your ass. Because if you ain't no priest, if you ain't no Levite, then your ass ain't supposed to be teaching Israel. Or show me in the Torah where it was told that Judah could teach Israel. Because you know how these niggas who hate Hamashiach, they're always trying to teach us how he's not, according to the scriptures, the Christ of the Most High, the anointed of the Most High. It says the Most High said there is no God with him. Right? Right? True, it says that. And that is correct. Yet there's a problem in our understanding, though. Because in Isaiah 9 and 6, he said, this son that is to be born shall be called the mighty God and the everlasting Father. How the hell is a child or son gonna be called the everlasting Father? And then to the point, also, the mighty God. So I'm going to take it to be that there's a misunderstanding on our part, how the Father is able to say there is no God with him, and he just said that Hamashiach was going to be called the mighty God. That's not saying that he honors that. There's a lot of different ways that we could work out understanding that. But it said what it said, it is what it is, and that's the end of that. So you got to answer me how now Isaiah 9 and 6 is saying that. And if he's alone, then how the hell did the scripture say, let us create man in our image? Who the fuck's with him? Us and our. And see, you niggas seen these scriptures. You know about this. But you defy the scriptures. And you try to dismiss them. I ain't gonna deal with that right now. You don't have say in what you will and won't subscribe to. What you won't subscribe to, I should say. Because when a nigga like me come along, you niggas start fleeing. I done told you time and time again. To show me in the Torah where we can read that it tells us Judah can teach is to teach the people, and answer some of my questions about all these goddamn scriptures where this guy is being talked about in the law and the prophets. Cause you niggas act like this shit, it don't exist. How do you think you with the Father and you denying the word? Deuteronomy 4th chapter. It says in Deuteronomy 4th chapter, man. For you niggas can stop playing. 4 and I think 22. It says, Deuteronomy 4. Let's see. 420. I thought it was 422. 4 and 2, exactly. It says, ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command your ass. So you niggas, where in the fuck did you get to get it fixed in your head that you was supposed to be teaching if your ass don't know you a Levite? And if you say you do, again, I tell you, show me the scripture, the book and the verse, so I can read it for myself, because I must have missed it. Like I said, where you supposed to be teaching the people, man? You niggas came over here on slave ships, and I bet you think you a Jew. All right, now, I'm going to hang it on up and turn it in. And let me tell you, this was a short message, again, to you niggas to ask you, why are you, non-messianic niggas who don't know that you a Levite, teaching the people of Israel? Show it to me in the Torah where it tells you if you're Judah to teach. Where can we read that was ever the case? So, all right, that's hang in there, Israel. And we're going to keep on going over this shit so we have a solid understanding. Because let me tell you something. It ain't about me saying that I have all the truth, but I'm reading everything that I tell you all strictly from the scriptures. And if you've ever gotten the feeling that something wasn't right, you should take it up. You know to call me. 313-588-1423. You call the nigga up and we'll read this shit and we'll find out. If it might be a few things that got to be connected and put together, okay, we'll go through that. Like it would be for us to understand that John 3:16 ain't talking about the world, meaning the whole earth. We go through the scriptures and we find that out. We see that the earth and the world is different. Two different places or two different dynamics in Psalm 90. And then we see the world for Isaiah 45 and 17. Okay? So we're going to be back at it in no time. Shalom, Israel.